Welcome to the first ever joint journal of Calvin Isch and
I'm Ben Lehman.
For Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu
140.
For the first 4 weeks of class. We hope you enjoy.
Thanks.
Our first move is called stand up and base. This is the proper way to stand up after you've fallen down in Jiu-Jitsu. So to try it, you take a wide stance, you bring your one foot over in front of your other one, and fall. Making sure your hand is right in front of your knee. Lift yourself up and bring your foot behind your hand. Stand up and put your hands up to block punches from the opponent.
Okay, the next move we have is the rear naked choke. To do this, you're going to have your partner and you face each other standing. And to get into a rear naked choke, you'll first face your partner, grab their hand with your hand that's on the same side, reach your arm under, grab their tricep, pull their arm through your armpit as you step around to the side of them. Once you're on the side of them, bring your left hand into the back to ruin their posture, and at the same time bring your arm up and put their neck into the crook of your elbow here. And once you have that secure, bring up your other arm, put this wrist into the crook of this elbow and lock that down. Put your head on their head to minimize space, and then squeeze your arms together to cut off blood flow to the head, and then they'll tap out. And we'll show you that demonstration here.
Rear naked choke. The next move is called Upa. In this move, you start out on the ground. Your opponent is on top of you in full mount, so you really can't do much from this position. So the trick here is to grab their wrist and then grab their tricep and pull them down to you, and then wrap your foot around the same leg, which tricep and arm you grab, and bridge up and roll, placing their head right here, and then you'll land over them. So now we're going to demonstrate that so you can have a better idea. Oompa.
Okay, this next move we're going to do is called the sit-up sweep. This move is done from closed guard, so I'm going to be on my back in closed guard with the opponent right here. And to reverse out of this, if he gives me room, I'm going to reach up and grab his shoulder with my opposite arm, trying to get my elbow over his shoulder, sucking my chest up into his. Once I've done that, then I'm going to plant the foot of the shoulder that I've grabbed with his. I'm going to press up with that foot, throwing my hips into his hips, and rotating over until I'm on top of him in full mount.
The next move is called bench press to arm bar. And this move, you're going to start on top of your opponent. You're going to be very close on top of them, and they'll bench press you up because they want space on top of them. And after they bench press you, you're going to put one arm around one shoulder, the other arm underneath their other shoulder, and then twist really quick to go over their arm, and putting one leg over their face and the other leg over their chest. Then you'll grab that arm and slowly lean back. And we'll show you that now so you get a better idea.
Cool. The next move that we have is the knee drive pass. This is going to be when you're in the attacking position and you're in closed guard. So I'm going to kind of demonstrate it here. So let's say I'm in closed guard here, and I want to break out of the closed guard. So I'm going to put my hands on the hips of the defender to prevent him from reaching up and maybe doing a reversal on me. Once I have my hands here, I'm going to press down, move my knee into the middle of his back, position my other knee at a 45-degree angle here, and then I'm going to press with my hands, move back to break his close guard. Once his guard's broken, I'm going to put my hand on his knee here, push it down to the mat, bring my left leg over his leg. I'm going to cut my knee right into the inside of his hip, and then my foot's on his other side of his leg, trapping that leg. Once that's done, I'm going to scoop his head, scoop his other leg. I'm going to back step to prevent him from flipping me over. Then once I'm in this position, I'm going to toss his leg to the other side of the mat while I'll bring my left leg up through to his side control. So I'm going to toss, bring the left leg over, so my knee will be around his head, hopefully trapping his arm. And I still have the head scooped, and I'll come over and I'll connect that. So now I'm in side control.
The next move is called knee drive to mount. After you're in the position that we just showed you where you're in side control, after breaking their closed guard, you're going to want to get a full mount on top of them. So you're going to be down like this in side control. Their arm's going to be messing about and you don't want that, so you bring your two legs close together like this, getting their arm on the outside. You spread it like that, so their arm's coming up through here, you have it trapped. Then you will bring your leg over on top of them, putting a lot of pressure down on their belly so they can't get up. Move over and you're going to mount on top of them with both their arms trapped up here.
Yep, that's good. Okay, this next move is going to be a submission from, you can do it from either side control or full mount. I'm going to show you what it looks like from side control. So it's called the Americana. Let's say I'm in side control, I have the head scooped, I have my other arm here, clamped. To get into the Americana, I'm going to first try to control his arm here by putting my hand on his bicep. Once I do that, I'm going to bring this arm from behind his head over it, and then hopefully grab his wrist here. Once I have his wrist grabbed, I'm going to take this arm, I'm going to shoot under his arm along the mat to connect to my arm here. I'm going to do a monkey paw grip to control that, and once his wrist is controlled with this hand and his arm is over my arm here, then I'm going to slowly bring his arm down near his waist, push down on his wrist with this hand, and at the same time I'm going to lift up with this arm, doing Americana until he taps. So yeah, we'll show you what that looks like in action. Lift down.
The next move is called hip escape from half guard. So in this move, you're starting on your back. Your opponent has you in half guard, so their legs trapping you here. You get your foot as close to your butt as you can, and you hip escape like that. You kick off to move your leg back. You're moving this leg in front of their leg, and then you move your other leg up here onto their hip. You kick again, and move your body into full guard, which is a better position to be in. Then we'll show you that so it makes more sense.
Okay, the next move we're doing is hip escape from mount. We just showed you what it looks like from half guard. So for this one, we're going to be on your back. The opponent will be full mount here. And to get out of this, let's say he's putting a lot of pressure on, we're going to try to first always make a frame, try and put your arm on their neck or something to create a little bit of space. Once that happens, if we just lift our hips and scoot over to our side, that's going to create a little bit of space in his legs. From here, I'm going to try to tuck my elbow in between his knee and my hip. And then from here, I can push my butt out to hit his leg and create more space. Hopefully enough space to bring this knee up and hook his knee here. And then from here, I'm going to try to do another hip escape to bring this leg out and hopefully up and around him. And then to get this leg out, I'm going to turn back over the other way and do like these closed guard here.
called the cross arm bar. You're going to start in close guard, so your partner's over you and you're crossing your legs around your back. They make the mistake of crossing their arms over you. So after they do that, you grab one arm, you pull it tight, and then with your other arm, you go over their shoulder, you latch your one leg around the side of their body, and then use that to twist yourself around, keeping their arm tight. You put your leg over their head, and then you push down with your leg as you raise your hips up and pull tight on the arm. And this puts a lot of pressure on the arm, so you do it until they tap. Good.
Okay, next move we have is the pendulum swing. This is also going to be a reversal from close guard. So first we're going to start on our back in close guard. Let's say that they have bicep control here. One way to get out of that into this pendulum swing is to raise our arms way above our heads. That usually breaks pressure on your biceps. From there, we're going to grab one of their arms. We're going to cross it over our body so that their shoulder comes into here. We're going to wrap it around their neck, come up above, grab that hand there. So that's called a gift wrap, wherever their arm is around their own neck. From there, I'm going to bring this foot either into their hip. If I can't get there, I'm going to put it down on the mat near my butt. I'm going to press up with that foot as I turn. I'm going to hook their leg. And then from here, I'm going to rotate them over. Hopefully that their shoulder is going to hit the mat here. And from there, I'm going to turn on top of them, pushing my leg out so they don't land on it. And then now I'm in full mount and I can attack.
The next move is called hip escape from side control. So in this move, obviously you're going to start on your back. Your opponent will have you in side control. So then you're just going to put your leg up close to your butt again, do the hip escape. Try to bring your knee in front of both of their legs. And then you're going to trap their leg with this leg and use that as a sort of PowerPoint to lift your other leg around and get into close guard. That's the move.
I hope you enjoyed this installment of the first 4 weeks of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I hope that you learned something and that you can remember how to do these moves better in the future.
Any misinformation on our part was purely accidental, so we apologize for that if it is there.
Have a wonderful night.